Kumbaga, he needs help. And I always mention this, basketball is a five-man sport.
I honestly hope that we can see more of the contributions from PLP. But as of the moment, if we're talking about the College of St. Catherine, Quezon City, they also lost against Rizal Technological University in the absence ngayon nitong si JP Valdelovar, ang kanilang kapitan. Wala siya as of the moment as he is currently undergoing something. Kaya naman ang kailangan nating pagtuunan ng pansin ay yung mga posibleng big man na pumalit sa kanya. But for now, they're gonna be led by Ron Encila.
Ron Encila, that is their go-to guy. Ito ang veteran nila who's in their last game, medyo inalat, no? Ron Encila only had 2 points.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Glad to have you here at Central. Starting guard number 8, Ron Encila. Other guard number 7, Mark Tubal. At forward number 24, Tristan Bulilis. Power forward number 11, Lawrence Bantojo. And at center, number 26, Joab Opolis. Head coach, Max Encila. And now let's meet the starters from Pamantasan Lungsod ng Pasig, Green Warriors. One guard number 7, Nico Corpus. Two guard number 5, Junetis Del Luna. At forward number 8, Roland Fugen. Outer forward number 17, Mark Thompson. Playing center number 10, Galliano Villamor. Head coach, Romualdo Intalan. Our game referees, Crew Chief Carlos Sebastian, Umpire 1, Francis Oliveros, and Umpire 2, Journey Civiliano. This is the Far East Basketball League Season 1. Kami naman!
Starting lineups being showcased here by both of the teams. You see some sort of modification
First quarter.
as a jump ball is starting to finally arrive here para sa PLP kontra sa kupunan ng CSC. The Wildcats going up against the Green Warriors right now. Rekta ngayon kay Obalies, another starting spot. Bandojo trying to make his entry. Kakasalang niya pa lang sa starting 5 and he kind of wants to make some impact right now.
So Bandojo hoisting up that three-pointer. It was within the
14 seconds shot clock.
Di nga lang siya naka-convert.
Now it is Bulilis moving it over to Encila. 10 seconds remaining. Bandojo finding Obalies. And then there's Tubal lining up a 3. No good. At irerekta nila ngayon and Corpus might be the one to advance it. And they will be able to do that.
So Mark Tubal had a straight line on that three-pointer, just could not get it to go.
Now it's Corpus bringing down the basketball.
8 seconds violation.
And that is going to be A good looking shot there on the defensive end para sa kupunan ng CSC. They'll get the
14
basketball right
seconds
back.
shot clock.
Now it's Bulidis looking for a way for them to actually engage. Obalias finding Tubal down low.
Mark Tubal.
And that is Mark Tubal.
From
Unang
Joe
dalawang puntos
Obales.
niyan.
Ball getting that 2 points, being set up by his teammate.
And as of this moment, you can also see Fugen already finding his way into the basketball. Samson, the leading scorer. And now it's Corpus. And then heading it over. Just 3 seconds remaining. Can they find a shot? That is going to be
Shot
an air
clock
ball.
violation.
And a shot clock violation will be called against PLP.
By St. Catherine, getting that shot clock violation. And this is what we want to see from them. Better defense, great defense.
And that's Ron and Sila. 3-pointer scored by that guy, Mr. Reliable para sa kanilang kupunan, but that is also going to be a foul called against CSC again. They're going to have to be careful with that one.
So Ron Encila, we know Ron Encila. He's the kind of player that this St. Catherine squad is looking for leadership. It's great to see. It's great to see that getting in on the scoring act early in this ball game.
Another turnover is going to be here. And Sila now finding Bulilis and then to Tubal. Almost a good-looking shot there. Just not enough room for them. Now it is going to be Corpus again being tested. Defense being played by CSC. The Luna is there. And Sila running, gunning, and scoring 8, or should I say 7-0 para sa Wildcats.
So Ron Encila getting that transition offense to go. And you like what you're seeing with Ron Encila. He's very calm right now. He's not forcing anything up, just letting that offense go to him.
Now it is Samson. Still another turnover. Samson trying to rely onto his teammates, but the only problem is they can't really find most of their shots up. And it is the side of CSC that's starting to get a bit on this now. Now it's Bulidis. Open shot, not gonna work.
A nice shot by...
Yeah, they're gonna try to run away, and it's gonna be the Luna at mo si Bulilis sa matatawagan ng foul.
So Tristan Bulilis with that with that shot. It was a good shot, good attempt. Just could not get it to go.
So far, it is the Luna that's going to be tested at the free throw line now. Still couldn't make a shot to hopefully put the bench down low. That is usually the common rule, right? You're probably wondering kung bakit nakatayo pa rin ang PLP.
That's because they haven't scored a basket, and that's one way of showing solidarity. You have to execute, you have to convert your shots or make a shot to help your teammates out who are standing waiting for you to get a basket.
Now it is going to be Tubal again. But short on that attempt. Obalia slapping it sana dun sa kanyang mga kampe. The Luna. Sinalubong itong si Tubal. Samson, 15 seconds to work with. And that is another turnover called against PLP. At si Villamor ang matatawagan niyan, unfortunately.
So Mark Samson had the right idea to go cross-court to his teammate Villamor. Would have been one-on-one. He would have gotten that advantage underneath. Just couldn't get a handle on that ball.
Obalias getting it over to Encila, having some space, and that is not so good kasi hindi rin naman pumasok. I was honestly thinking na parang pupwede. Mailalaban sana nila. But again, it just was a miss. And then all of a sudden, we saw a foul mula sa koponan ng PLP.
So kind of got a break there para dito sa St. Catherine.
Now it's Encila. Trying to size up itong si Villamor, finding Obalias, and that is no good. A little short there, Samson getting the rebound. Now it's Corpus against Bulilis. Still looking for the field goal are the Green Warriors of Pasig. Fugen getting it down low, and that's a good-looking pass to their leading scorer, Mark Samson.
Great pass by R.D. Fugen to Mark Samson underneath.
That was quick.
That was quick. Bulilis did not waste any time getting that basket in transition.
Speaking of which, same thing is what PLP is gonna do. Mabilisang sagot ang kanilang nagiging sagot doon sa pag-atake ng CSC Wildcats. And so far, it's been working for CSC. For PLP, hinahanap pa rin nila yung butas doon sa ring given that they
trying to bother Ron and Sila, trying to deny him that ball.
Now it's Tubal carefully bringing the basketball down kontra dito kay Umadto. Failona joining the party as well. Diaz using his body, and that is power, and he loves that shot.
You see there, Ronald Diaz happy with that 2-point bucket. Scored 4 points, grabbed 4 rebounds in their last game.
That's the first personal foul para dito kay Ron and Sila. Immediate substitution kaagad, ipapasok ang isa pang malalaro. This is Miranda trying to make an impact as much as he can. Scrambling for the basketball. Pero si Miranda kasi ang nasa labas na. So, that possession will be staying with PLP. Pero nabawasan na 5 segundo.
And that is important. Sometimes coaches will tell you, we don't want you to steal the ball, but we want you to delay the offense. And that's what they're doing, talking about St. Catherine.
Bulhatin getting into Clavicilla. Now it's Padilla na mabibitawan ng bola, and that is a foul. Also called against Clavicilla. Apologizing immediately to Failona here, knowing that it isn't what he wanted, pero he was caught at a very bad spot.
You like the sportsmanship being shown by Clavicilla towards Terence Failona. And that is what we like to promote, sportsmanship, the game of basketball.
Oh, another one of those. Usually, coach, ang hirap ng ganitong klase ng sitwasyon, especially when you're starting to play defense. Yung una pa lang, may contact na kagad.
Yes.
And with that, penalty ang itatawag sa PLP.
They are going to troop to the line. And that's going to be Diaz, Ronald Diaz. Try to get 2 points from the 15-foot area.
That's good. That is quick work para dito kay Ronald Diaz, who always has been coming off the bench para sa CSC. We haven't seen him in the starting lineup, pero every time na nilalagay siya dito ni Coach Max Encina, or formerly ni Coach Clark Arroyo,
Clark, yes.
right? You see the intensity that this guy plays, and here we have it again. Fortunately, passing it to Omadto and finding the open lane for 2.
I would say that was a lucky pass because he was behind si Omadto.
Look at Diaz now, forcing his way inside. That was kind of like a forced shot there from Diaz. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. At may foul na itatawag kay Evans. And I feel like they share the same fate, whereas both of them are in the penalty situation.
Bit too aggressive on that particular defensive stance. I'm talking about Chris Evans. Not to be...
Yeah, not Captain America.
Yeah, not Captain America. Not to be confused with Captain America.
But yes, he kind of is like a bruiser just like him. He's just not Captain America, but he's Chris Evans
Minus
of
the blonde hair.
CSC. Yes, minus the blonde hair.
hair.
Unfortunately, Bulhatin missing on both. Miranda now going up against Clavicilla. Now it's Tubal getting it to Evans. Right on cue. Not gonna work. Miranda. Bulhatin finding his way in. 20 seconds. Players scrambling. Evans now finding Tubal. Fakes it. Leaves it for Miranda para sa 3. That's good.
Kurt Miranda getting that 3.
Back into the ball game we go. You are still watching the Far East Basketball League Season 1 between the pamantasan ng lungsod ng Pasig versus the College of St. Catherine Quezon City Wildcats. And that is going to be an initial shot made by PLP. Pero ganun pa man, mukhang maiiwan pa rin ang bola sa kanila with 6 seconds subtracted.
That's great defense shown by St. Catherine's, really making it difficult para dito sa PLP Green Warriors to get a shot off.
That's Salva introducing himself now. He's pretty happy with that shot. That is an open look para dito kay Alvin Salva, bringing the lead back down to just 6. Failon at Miranda now. And then there's Lopez. Rekta kay Evans. Gusto sanang bumawi, but that's not gonna work.
I was gonna say Alvin Salva making me look bad when I said nahihirapan ng PLP answers with a three-pointer.
Now it's going to be Fugen, one of the floor generals para sa kanila. Just 5 seconds remaining. He's gonna try again. That was a bit of a lucky break. But look at this now. It's Padilla kissing it off the glass para sa 2 puntos.
So getting that bang in a bucket. That's Angelo Padilla being at the right place at the right time. Would have been a good offensive set para dito sa PLP if Salva had swung it to the corner, because he had an open teammate ready to take that three. Now, you were wondering earlier, Hans, yung turnover situation, no? The Green Warriors had 11 turnovers in the first quarter alone.
That's a lot.
Yes. Get this though, para naman sa St. Catherine, 0.
Ooh, 11-0.
Turnover story. Matindi yan.
Now that is gonna, change things para dito sa PLP, because they probably had a really good reality check mula sa kanilang head coach. And I'm sure na napag-usapan nila yan during the break before this starts, and Samson needs to be activated. Look at that guy's move. Almost working, pero grabe yung twist and turns niya, finding
there. His footwork, amazing. Able to turn and spin. Will catch you off guard.
leading scorer of the league for a reason. 6 points na para dito kay Mark Samson as he rallies his team back to within 2, 18-16. Encila back in the game. Now it's Miranda for 3. Not gonna work. Pero merong tapik itong si Encila na tumama dito kay Silva, which means a possession, a fresh one para sa kupunan ng CSC.
A very smart play.
Padilla just getting the miss. Matias joining the action as well. Rekta kay Samson ngayon. He's gonna slow. It's Silva scrambling for the basketball. Matias finding some room and gets rejected. Samson gets it. Can he find someone else? Fugen tries again and again. Couldn't work that time. They're gonna have another possession. They're gonna set things up now. Fugen only has 5 seconds remaining. Finding Matias, stopping and popping. That's good.
Great up fake by Matias to get his defender off of him. Gets that bucket to go. That's smart basketball. That's what I love seeing. I know the three is such a big thing now, pero that mid-range game is always going to be there.
A 13-0 run para sa kupunan ng PLP. And another defensive stop ang kanilang gagawin to extend this lead. That's gotta hurt if they made that. Matias misses. Now Encila stopping, bobbing, and not scoring. And that is another foul called against CSC. They're struggling to find a basket, coach.
Right now, you can see 13-0 run. That's big, considering that they were leading by 10 points when they got into the quarter. Sorry, they were leading by 9 points.
18-9 was the
Yes,
score.
18-9.
It's been 4 minutes already, and the Wildcats haven't scored anything in this game. Hold up. A dribbling violation. A nothing run. Salva making his plays. And now it's Bolilis finally stopping the bleeding. He enters and is now scoring 4 points para kay Tristan.
So Tristan Bolilis had 2 points in the first quarter, 2 points now in the second quarter. Very timely 2 points because he needs to stop this run. No, and they stop it at 13 points. Medyo momentum yan. Talagang the momentum was on the side of PLP.
Yeah, he somewhat stopped it at 15, coach. Kasi doon lang sila nakascore. But as of the moment, Samson having a good feel for that basketball. Already has 8 points in this game. And especially in a low-scoring matchup, ang importante is for you to get rolling. And in spite of the contact, Encila getting his 7th point of this matchup, the captains are finally showing themselves.
So Ron Encila getting inside, using his left hand to be able to get that basket to go.
Oh, that's an error now. Fugen couldn't believe it. He was like, you know what?
Right in front of us.
Yeah, it was right in front of him. Oh, right. He was right in front of us.
Yes.
So we kind of saw how that conversation went, but those costly turnovers, especially with a one-possession ball game, this is what FEBL is all about. It's always close games when we're here. Now it's Encila finding Bulilis again. He's the hot hand. Couldn't work. Look at the smallest guy on the floor getting the offensive rebound for 2.
So Ron Encila getting that tap from Joab Oballes, being at the right place at the right time.
Here we go again. He finds Fugen. Down low is Salva. Couldn't save that one. Samson is going to be called for an offensive foul, or should I say a loose ball foul, upon getting that rebound from Bandojo.
So Mark Samson wanting to get that offensive rebound, pushed off from behind. Getting called for that loose ball foul.
Medyo mahirap yung ganun. Just a lot of action happening in the paint, especially with both of the teams who love to crush the board. Miranda to Encila. Bandojo finding some space. Nilapit ng onte. He couldn't find the basket still, which is unfortunate for the guy. Oballes sa matatawagan ng foul doon.
So Joab Oballes gustong makipag-agawan ng bola doon kay RD Fugen. Now, I was talking to Coach Mandel Martires earlier. So we had a long break, di ba?
Yep.
He mentioned yung long break daw. Pinagbigyan niya yung mga players na magpahinga. Magpahinga, to get their mind off of basketball, to spend time with their family. Kumbaga, Waldo Intalan.
And so far, maganda ang ginagawa
Maganda.
ng PLP.
They're,
It has proven to be
yes.
effective.
The energy of PLP is up there.
Kumbaga parang ano sila coach glowing sila ngayon compared to the times that they were always undergo training. Of course, there are pros and cons to it,
Yes.
right? Pero kung yun yung kinakailangan as a coach, you know what it takes. But for Miranda, he wants to take that ball, pero hindi niya na makukuha ulit yan. Salva in the midst of the Wildcats finds Pugin. Less than 3:30 to go in the first half. He goes and finds someone again, pero masyado mababa yung pasa. Miranda ngayon ay pipigilan nitong sila Bastida para naman kahit papano makabalik sa depensa at makareset ang PLP.
So RD Fugan in that offensive possession had the right idea to give it to Villamor, who was underneath. Medyo mababa nga lang yung pasa. So Villamor couldn't get a handle on that. On the other end, St. Catherine medyo struggling on their offense.
And Sila might be a stopper to that. He won't. Balik sa PLP ang kalamangan, or should I say they still have it. They would just want to extend it. Might not be a way to do it there. Rekta kay Labastida, having some space. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. And Sila now looking ahead. Met by two defenders. This time it's Bulilis, the Wildcats swinging it around. It ends within Sila. Wide open is Tristan. 4-3. That's good. All tied up. We are at 27 apiece. PLP needs a timeout. And you can bring that up. A wide open three-pointer by Tristan Bulidis. It kind of is not a good sign if you are PLP in terms of defensive schemes.
It is. It actually is a sign that someone's missing their defensive rotation. And no doubt, that's the reason why Coach Mandel called that timeout, to mention and bring that up para sa kanyang Green Warriors.
Nabaliktad naman ang nangyayari para sa CSC kasi yung ginagawa nila is trying to force up a press, and ito yung kadalasan na nagiging struggle naman ng PLP going up against their matchup kamakailan lang kontra sa PCU, kung saan sinalubong din sila nung traps, and they're gonna have to find a way to get over those to keep this tight and hopefully get a victory.
So that's something that they need to work on. That's something that the coaching staff needs to address. The composure whenever you're being pressured, whenever the defense is going to be that tight. The composure has to be there. There has to be some adjustments made.
Kurt Miranda making one out of the two free throws. Settling for a defensive trap na naman ulit ang kupunan ng CSC. Man-to-man full court ang ginagawa nila ngayon, leaving some space for Corpus. It was Padilla not ready for that pass. He could have shot it. He had a shot as well.
I was gonna say, Nico Corp. So that sudden stop to a pull-up, one-handed pull-up by Tristan Bulilis, that's just money.
Now it's Padilla on top of the key. Rerekta niya ngayon dito kay Clavicilia, choosing the right. Corpus, this time he shots it or he shoots it. And I guess that's the reason why you take the shot.
Yes, you gotta commit. You gotta commit. You either get blocked or you make that shot. Don't second guess your move because worst comes to worst, yun nga, you'll get blocked or you're going to miss it. Kesa you get a turnover and then there's going to be either a transition offense on the other end.
Corpus making the first free throw now. He has a total of 3 free throws. Gap between the two of them is really gonna pay dividends when you convert possession after possession.
Or free throws for that matter. Diba? So talagang malaking bagay yan. And Coach Mandel mentioned, inaantay niyang pumutok yan, si Nico Corpus.
And hopefully they get to see that because it's much needed. But look at this guy. I would say he's the juggernaut. Ronald Diaz just enforcing his way down the paint.
If we have an L3, there's a Ronald Diaz. So what is Ronald Diaz?
Yeah, we have an L3. Have they met?
I don't think they have. We're gonna go and check that. But
Yeah.
for those wondering, we're talking about Leonard. Yes, Leonard Lay or Lee Lagman.
Leonard Lay Lagman. That's why we call him L3.
L3, but he's also built like an
Yeah,
L300
he
man.
pops like a truck.
Yes.
He's the same build as Ronald Diaz. I could call him the RV, but he's RD. So we're gonna figure something out in the long run. For now, it's RE. That's Ron and Sila getting a steal. Bandojo now finding Bulilis. Wildcats swinging it around again. Tubal, fake pass, and Sila quite open, finding some room, in and out.
Called for that foul.
Couldn't believe it again.
Well, every player naman whenever they get called for a foul, hindi ka makapaniwala, foul? Wala naman eh. So that's the typical reaction that you see. But you see, during that particular set, yung rotation, wala nang wide open. Everyone was covered na. So that was no doubt Coach Mandel Martires talking to his Green Warriors players na yung rotation, wag niyong kakalimutan, yung defensive rotations.
And there was also some sort of hesitation dun sa ginagawa ng CSC kasi there were some open looks pero they're waiting for the defense to approach them. Unfortunately, Bandojo hasn't made a shot in this game so far. Now it's Clavicilia. 10 seconds on the clock. It's Fugen with another 3.
RD Fugen in their last game laid a big goose egg pero ngayon may 6 points na.
Just 5 seconds remaining. Possession is taken. Corpus nagmamadali. Can he find it? No. courtside, who you will be hearing from in just a few minutes. But as of the moment, this is them again continuing what has been a tremendous start in terms of both ends on the floor. At pinapakita sa atin ang stats ngayon.
So you see here for PLP, field goals, 10 out of 20, 50%. Ang CSC, 35.1%. That's 13 out of 37. Points in the paint, dyan lumalamang ang CSC with 18 points, 10 points naman para sa PLP. Total rebounds, surprising, 25 points for the Green Warriors, 13 for the Wildcats, whereas the bench points, 13 for the Wildcats and 11 para sa Green Warriors. Ang hindi natin nakitang stat dyan na napaka-importante, Hans, ay yung turnovers.
Oo nga eh.
Green Warriors, 16 turnovers. Ang Wildcats naman, only 4.
I think what's crazy to me here is yung 20 attempts ng Pasig, even though they have 25 total rebounds. Kasi hindi nila nako-convert due to the 11 turnovers that they've committed in the first quarter. Parang kahit anong dami ng possessions mo, kung hindi mo naman siya maititira, it's gonna be difficult for you to really catch up. Fortunately for them, they've had a 15-0 run to start the second quarter para makabalik sila sa larong ito.
So that's something that, that's the silver lining para dito sa St. Catherine. And I also like the adjustment that was made by Coach Mandel Martires with regard to the defensive rotation. So we were seeing a lot of open shots ng St. Catherine. Pero when he called that timeout, wala na. Medyo nandun na. Nababantayan na yung St. Catherine.
Yeah. I mean, if we took a look at how well defensively naglaro ang St. Catherine, they're always involved in such low-scoring ball games, right? It's always been like that. I think they share a similar play style with PUP. It's just that PUP has 3 really fast guards.
They like to run
insanely
it.
fast guards.
Yes,
But
they
for
like to run
CSC, you have a good balance of height and quickness. And hopefully we get to see more of that in the third quarter. Transitioning sa 2-3 zone ang kupunan ng pamantasan ng lungsod ng Pasig. They're gonna try to limit those 3-pointers. Pero sabi ni Bulilis, anong pipigilan? Uumpisahan ko sila with the 3 of my own.
So that's what you call a zone buster. That 3-pointer will definitely break that zone. So Tristan Bulilis doing a good job in that.
That puts him at 12 points sa larong ito. Fugen, gusto sanang makabawi, pero hindi mangyayari yon. 4-point lead ang hawak ngayon ng Wildcats. And Sila finding someone down low. That's Obalius. And they're making a quick run of their own. 5-0 run. And Obalius is on the board.
Obalius getting that pass being set up by Ronin Sila underneath.
Fugen. He's just not letting up. Hindi niya pinipigilan ang kanyang sarili. Also in the double-digit records. 11 points para sa kanya ngayon. Now it's Tubal, hounded by the defense. The screams from PLP's bench is not helping him as well. Now it's Samson finding Padilla. Settles for it. Stops. Teardrops. Couldn't drop to the basketball. And Sila, naghahanap na naman ulit. Finding Bandojo now. Decides to take it all the way. Iiwan pala kay Obalius. Pero may depensang gagawin ang kupunan ng PLP and they'll get the ball right back.
So great interior defense being shown by the Green Warriors. Maganda yung pasa na yon, pero merong sumabay pa rin sa side ng Green Warriors.
Now it's Corpus na may tangan ng bola. Kontra dito kay Encila. He leaves him behind. Now it's Fugen. Bumping into contact. Not gonna work. Bandojo. Ibababa ng mabilis ang bola. He leaves it to Ron. Gets it to Bulilis. Just 13 seconds left and error after error. Bandojo struggling to find himself in this game.
So Bandojo wants to get into his rhythm. Got caught dancing to the wrong song on that particular possession. But earlier, RD Fugen, I know there was a lot of contact, but the reason why the referees did not call that was because he was the one who initiated that contact.
Exactly.
So talagang let go yan para sa ating referees.
Samson that time couldn't call bank on that shot. Masyado siyang nasa gilid. Bandojo now. Tutubal. Wildcats swiftly turning the ball around. He's gonna try a three. Short. But look who's down low. Diaz. Masyado mataas yung pektus and he gets it again. And look at this now.
Ronald Diaz flexing his muscles.
Yeah. Flexing his muscles.
Flexing
That counts.
his muscle. Okay.
That counts,
So
coach.
we'll say it's flexing his muscles, but Ronald Diaz getting that offensive rebound. Kulang sa pektus pero nadukot niya doon. Galing pagka-rebound just to get that shot to go. Gets a free throw to go as well.
Ronald Diaz already with 8 points. At least 20% ng total scoring ay galing sa kanya. Fugen now. Thought of it. Left it on the right side para sa tres. Courtesy of Salva. Was that a three? Nope. Maybe just a two. But still, they cut the lead to within 4, 41-37. Good pass down low for Obalies. Another one for Diaz with the double chances that he's given. At dahil dun, nakalamanga ang Wildcats ng apat, 41-37. Nagkakaroon ng madalas na palitan ang dalawang kupunan na to in terms of offense, finding their rhythm, finding their groove. And I'm curious to see what happened during halftime, and it will be given to us by Miss Angelica Sarmiento.
Hi, Hans. I was able to finally talk to Coach Max and Celia. He pointed out that they need to work on their rebounds dahil pansin nga niya na off-balance ang defense nila. Dagdag pa niya, huwag masyadong agresibo dahil lalo humapalag ang kalaban. Just let them miss and play your game. Yan nga ang kanyang bilin. On the other side, tingin naman ni Coach Mandel sa Green Warriors, huwag sumabay sa flight ng bola. He isn't happy to see them do a self-destruct, sabi nga niya, because they are not sticking sa kanilang system. That's why they need to work on this sa remaining quarters. Gentlemen?
Maraming salamat, Angelica Sarmiento. They need to stick with their system. Just like what you said, but so far, that is not what's happening for PLP because Cscqc is getting the better of them. 4 straight points. They're going to be needing a timeout after that. So just when I was watching the replay, it was actually Lawrence Bandojo finally getting his first 2 points na sinunda naman nitong si Tristan Bolilis. And with that being said, a quick 4-0 surge ang nangyari to put Cscqc at the top, 45-37. PLP kailangan humanap ng paraan to cut this lead back down once again. Samson lines it up. That's not good. It's been kind of like an okay game, but not so much for Mark Samson.
A 12-5 run para dito sa Cscqc.
Diaz again, and he's just powering over the defense. Ronald Diaz already in double digits as well.
Ronald Diaz doing the damage inside. 14-5 run.
And this is how you usually pay the trust that is given to you. But speaking of which, Salva Just right there, you see the exhaustion from this player. Kumbaga parang siya yung bunot na nilagay ni coach,
Yes,
and he
siya yung
sees him working.
magic bunot ang tawag doon.
So you always have to be ready whenever you're put in.
That's why they always say, ready ka lang. Because at any given moment, your coach may call you out, call your number out. Because this is something, okay, I gotta share this now for coaches. When your head coach pulls you, it's because they see that there's a particular need on the floor for something. So if he pulls you out, it's because you can give that need or you can fill that need.
Now, Bandojo getting the rebound. And Sila now. And then to Bulilis. Wildcats swiftly turning it. Tatama sa foam itong si Miranda. I'm wondering if this is going to be 2 free throws or not. But that is a blocking foul. And a call might just be
Baseline.
the baseline inbound. The substitutions are going to be made.
So it was before the shot, that bump. Nothing RD Fugen could do except give up that foul kay Tristan Bulilis.
Right on cue is Tristan. Just couldn't get the shot. Samson again is right there. They're gonna have to be careful with the passing. Samson is instructing Corpus na dapat siya yung tumanggap.
Yes, lapit pa daw, lapit pa.
And he gets it now. 5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Rekta dun sa gilid. Hinahanap nila. Bawi at babawi nga. Itong si Kurt Miranda. That is already 9 points for number 17 for CSC. De Luna now trying to size up itong si Evans. Fugen looking for another 3. He leaves it for Samson, who operates down low, finding some spot, but that is an extra step too long. Traveling violation para kay Samson. Now it's Corpus. Can he find someone? Decides to force it. No good as well. Miranda now. They have the numbers. The numbers are right back. And then back. It's Miranda to Bulilis. They're not going to stop. They're going to continue action. And I guess the ball was just like, guys, break muna tayo.
It was back-to-back-to-back turnovers for both squads. Finally, nagkaroon nga ng break doon. Last touch was on Ronald Diaz.
Now it's RD Fugen. Screen by Villamor. A bit of a bump there. Corpus, even though contested, not working that time. Rebound nitong si Diaz. A bit more than 3 minutes remaining in this third quarter of action. Now it's Bandojo asking for Evans to show up. Bulilis, that's a traveling violation.
So Tristan Bulilis wanting to get the better of his defender by going inside, taking his defender off the dribble. Kaso nauna nga lang yung step bago yung dribble.
3 timeouts still available for the Wildcats in the second half of action. Meanwhile, para sa Pasig, they only have 1 for the third. De Luna now going, contesting against Evans, and he gets the shot to go.
A great move by De Luna, taking his defender one-on-one, using that spin move to get that shot off.
That was June De Luna cutting the lead to 6. Miranda is open again. Short that time. Si Fuge nagmamadali na naman. Using the left. He was taking a chance for a 2-pointer. At mukhang re-rekta siya ngayon sa free throw line para sa 2 puntos.
So taking it strong to the hole is RD Fugen. We all know he's a dead shot from the outside. Pero that time, he was willing to take it into the land of the trees.
Unfortunately, he missed on that first free throw. And he missed on that second one as well. Parang required ata na malayo talaga. Kasi parehas yung tama nung kanya mga naging free
Long,
throws.
no? Back iron, back
Yep,
rim.
back rim. Now it's a chance for the Wildcats to extend this lead. Miranda. A foul is going to be called against Villamor. Pero you start to see some of the patterns, right? There's always someone open sa gilid ng basketball ring.
So they're making the most out of that particular side. I'm talking about the corners para dito sa St. Catherine.
Now they get Diaz to shoot a 3. Too ambitious for Ronald Diaz that time. Now they want to go at it. Swarming are the defense of them, but that is again a traveling violation. Matias had to let go of his pivot foot, and that resulted to a turnover.
It was unfortunate because De Luna was wide open underneath.
Tapos kita rin siya ni Matias eh.
Oo nakita na siya, alam na eh. Pero yung pressure defense lang talaga was too much.
Now it's Encila stopping. Couldn't work. Ililipat sana. Pero si Matias, iwan kay De Luna, tries to go at it, gagamit ng pektus. Of Kiambao, not gonna work. Samson, De Luna, pass was too low. They had the right intention, just not the proper execution.
So sayang yung mga opportunities na ganyan. No? You get that rebound, you're out leading the break, but your pass is either too low, too strong.
Oh wait. It looks like it's going to be an offensive foul called against Evans. That's a third personal now for that guy. Let's see what happened here. Will we? Yeah. That does look like an offensive foul.
Push off. It was a push off for Chris Evans to get free.
Salva couldn't get the 3 to go. 30 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Si Tubal ang nagbababa kontra kay Umadto. Now it's Failona to Encida. Screen used. Kiambao has been trying to rack up some shots, pero that was forced. Good possession para sa kupunan ng PLP. Now it's Matias. 9 seconds to go. Is he aware of the time? Samson for 3. That's good. And with that being said, I thought there was going to be another half-court shot make, but we're not going to see it right now. We're going to finish this third quarter ng 3 lang ang kalamangan ng Wildcats of the College of St. Catherine, Quezon City, courtesy of a Mark Samson three-pointer, the league leader in points, coming through for the Green Warriors. Salva. That's unfortunate.
So Alvin Salva getting called for steps. Was undecided as to what he was going to do, if he was going to shoot or drive to the basket.
Trying to get past the pressure are the Wildcats. They will be able to do that, pero ngayon haharapin nila ang depensa on their half court. Tubal for three. That's no good. Looks like ball don't lie. We're going to be going right back to PLP.
A great point about the ball not lying. Prior to that, it was a hook pero hindi natawagan.
Now it's Matias finding itong si Salva. Samson has been living on that corner for quite a while. Omadto was looking for a pass to Villamor, pero it's been that kind of story for PLP, the accuracy of their passes.
And the fact that the players are not ready to receive those passes, medyo broken yung play kaya nagkakaganyan eh.
Setting up the play again. Bulilis for three. No good. Miranda active on the glass and getting that 2 points.
So nobody boxing out. Kurt Miranda getting that stick back, increasing this lead.
Let me just tell you that he's the third player in double digits now para sa CSC Wildcats. Really paving the way for Coach Max Encila in his return. Dito sa kupunang ito, Silva trying to force the issue. Tobal just got in a difficult position and Coach Max didn't like that. He's putting some sense into this boys right now.
Yes, you can see him yelling out instructions. Bakit ganun yung nagiging depensa? Bakit nahuhuli? Bakit kailangan humabol? That's what I can only surmise as to what he's saying because ganun nga yung nangyayari. Hinahabol nila eh.
Ronald Diaz back in the game. Tinap sa kanya. Yung possession na yun, inbound. Miranda now, going inside. Na-anticipate at nalaman nila na ganun ang gagawin.
He wanted to drop it off to Ronald Diaz.
That didn't happen. Oh, Umadto with a sorry miss there.
In and out for Umadto.
Now it's Bandojo. Ang bilis ng rekta niya dun sa gitna. And this is a chance for him to be tested at the free throw line. From what we've seen for him, he's 0 for 4.
0 for 4.
But now it
is
could
correct.
change.
Lawrence Bandojo. 0 for 4 sa free throw. Only scoring 2 points so far.
There's a make. Now scoring 3 points. Itong si Bandojo. He hasn't really contributed in terms of the offense, pero he's there for, you know, the defensive purposes of things.
Rebounds. He's already gotten 8 rebounds, so that's what he's there for.
Just gotta know your role.
Yes.
And for them, that's a 3. That's good from Matias. Now he has 5, pero tingnan mo yung bawi. Ayaw talagang pasyutin. Itong si Bandojo. Pretty frustrated about it, he is.
Even that second serving from Ronald Diaz, sayang.
Fugen leaves it again. Ando na naman itong si Samson. Pero di nagagana yan ha. 9th rebound yon para kay Bandojo. Now it's Encila. Room, left side. Rejected by Fugen.
I'm gonna point out Fugen had that shot, that three-pointer, but he elected to drop it off to his teammate Padilla. I don't think Padilla was ready for that one. That's why he missed it completely.
I think the intention of Fugen was to activate yung kanya mga kakampi because he can't really be the sole point of offense. But Tubal getting a 3. He likes what he sees. Cold streak in the first half. Now he's making a 3. Now it's Samson kontra kay Diaz. Stopping and popping is not gonna work. Encila now instructing his boys. The flow on the offense. Bandojo. Bulilis gets a 3. That's no good. Here's Salva. Forcing in the issue now. Ilalaban niya and he will be successful to go to the free throw line for 2.
So Alvin Salva very smartly switch to his left para makuha. Kontra-tempo yung mga ganyang tira yung mga ganyang moves. Kontra-tempo, kaya talagang nafa-foul pagka ginagawa mo yan.
Tsaka si Salva kasi he has that kind of game in him na kaya niyang mag-stop ng mabilis at kaya niyang mag-go ng mabilis ng diretso lang. Compared to like Tubal, who's like a little bit bulkier, pero mas mahirap niyang pigilan yung sarili niya. So kapag nasa likod, it's probably a little difficult to try and stop, which led to the bump and also leading to those 2 points. But Salva already with 9 points in this game. 56-52 is the score, and Sila finding some room, decides to go inside. And would you look at that, Ron and Sila with 2 points.
Ron Encila taking it inside, getting the reverse. Now 11 points, 8 assists para kay Ron Encila.
Almost a double-double watch here for Ron. Here's Padilla to Salva. Couldn't save that one. 4 of the Wildcats are already in double figures here. That is a lot to take if you are PLP. Absorbing. Gathering the ball again. Pero 10 seconds na lang ang natitira. Bandojo has to find a way. Decides to go inside. Halos parehas lang yung tama ng lahat ng mga tira niya in this game. Salva now. Leaves it for Samson. And that was a pass on the way to us. Unfortunately, we couldn't catch it because we're talking. But yes, a turnover for the side of PLP.
So quick feet by our third member of the panel. Miss Angelica Sarmiento.
I didn't know you can catch it like that, but you know,
Football player.
I guess so. And Sila now. Wildcats looking to punish them with their turnover. Miranda. Kita mo yung salo niya pang ano eh. Like, it's legit for American football. And that works for them. And a second opportunity would lead to that one. See, this is what we were talking about, Coach. Right from the start of the first half, PLP having more rebounds, but there's more shot attempts galing sa CSC.
Yan talaga eh. How scrappy they are. That's how scrappy St. Catherine is. They're really getting at it. They're getting after those offensive rebounds, getting those second chance opportunities, even third chance opportunities.
And mind you, both of these teams looking for win number 1. College of St. Catherine, 0-3. Pamantasan ng lungsod ng Pasig, 0-2. They want to put 1
Yes,
on that board.
They want to barge into that win column already.
Kumbaga, mahaba pa naman yung season. But, you know, a win would be nice.
Yeah, of course.
Now it's Matias. Good defense from Bolilis. 3-on-2 fast break. Miranda right there, skying, using the right hand for 2. Slowly pulling away are the Wildcats. The Green Warriors would have to find a way now, but look at this. A technical foul is called, I believe, against Lawrence Bandojo.
So technical foul on Lawrence Bando because the referee was saying wala namang depensa yung tinatakpan mo yung muka. Because that's dangerous eh. Kasi you can poke a player in the eye. So that's not a natural defensive kumbaga stance or movement or motion. So tinatawagan na ng mga technical foul yung ganyan.
Already 12 points para kay Samson after that made free throw. Again, the coaching staff of CSC instructing Lawrence and the rest of the players to play defense when possible, not put the hands in the eye. That's the adjustment he's doing now. Samson forcing the issue. Couldn't work. He still gets it, and he finds the 2 points.
But you gotta love Padilla. He was right there fighting for that rebound. Ito, nakakuha pa ngayon ng interception.
And there he goes again. slowly pulling away now are the side of CSC, and a turnover from PLP will not help. Last 2 minutes of action now. Miranda nagmamadali na naman. And that is a foul called against the side of PLP. In case you guys have just tuned in, it is the men in yellow, CSC Wildcats, leading by 9, 64-55 kontra sa PLP. Both teams are looking for their very first win dito sa Far East Basketball League Season 1. Miranda lines up a shot and he almost gets it. But he was still called with a foul, and he's going to be tested at the free throw line.
You see Ron and Sila when Kurt Miranda took that shot, and he was waiting for that ball to go in kasi that would have given him a near double-double. Talking about Ron and Sila, that would have given him his, unofficially in my count, 10th assist. So double-double na siya niyan.
Fully online.
Yep.
Itong si Ron and Sila, and just putting everybody in the spotlight. Unfortunately, that is Kurt Miranda making both of his free throws. It's Matias. And then to Salva. They leave it for Padilla, who turns around and shoots. Off to the left it goes. Bulilis now going for it. Usually we see CSC na sila yung nasa losing end by just 2 points.
Or naghahabol, di ba?
Sila ang naghahabol, but now they're cool, calm, and composed. Miranda with a shot. Masyado lang malakas yun.
Overcooked that one. But again, you see CSC sharing the ball, and that's what you like to see with the basketball team, the fact that they like to move the ball around and they like to share that leather.
66-55 is the score. There's going to be something to do here para sa parehas na teams, given that this is already less than a minute or a bit more than a minute to go. 1:05 to be exact. A lot of possible scenarios can happen here, but it has to arrive with a shot made from any of these players from the green side.
Mathematically, it is possible, lalo na kung may 4-point shot. But we don't have that, so time is not on the side of PLP. So it is going to be quite difficult for them to overhaul this 11-point lead with a minute and change remaining.
Now it's
Kasi
Lawrence Samson, the one you see on your screens.
You're also going to look for who's going to take that shot. Who's going to give you that offense, because you're limited to Mark Samson and RD Fugen. Apart from those two, there's really no one else that you're going to look at. Right? Alvin Salva, you can say that he's having a good game, but not really your old reliable, kumbaga.
Yeah, hopefully when the season continues, we get to see more of him like this. Right on cue, Salva closing in and gets the 2 points. And that's something you'd expect from your spark plug off the bench. He is slowly coming through here, not being part of the starting 5 last time, not even starting 5 right now, pero he's made his point to cut the lead to just 9. Action that you're seeing for the second game of this specific game day for Far East Basketball League. Very close to getting win number 1 are the College of St. Catherine Wildcats. At kailangan nilang hanapan ng paraan para maitawid nila ang lamang nila ngayon. Tubal might be the dagger. Not working that time. Time is not on the side of PLP. Salva not gonna work as well. Samson finding 2 points. Quick ones as much as possible. But do they have enough time? Scrambling are the defense. And that is a foul. Just 30 seconds to go. This is gonna be the long haul of this matchup. It's gonna be played on those free throws, mostly from CSC.
So this is where it's going to be a drawn-out ball game. It's going to be, I wouldn't say a chess match, pero ito yung mga medyo gamesmanship. Mga foul, yung mga never give up mentality or attitude.
Making both. Itong si Bulilis. And with that being said, the lead is back. Salva couldn't get the shot to fall. They're gonna foul again. Pero sa mga ganong klase ng scenario, if the shots are not falling, the foul parang medyo nagsisink in na sa'yo after you get the foul. But let's see, it's still 20 seconds, but again, Ron and Sila might just have the daggers here. Gets the first one to go.
So Ron and Sila playing a complete ball game today. Remember the last 2 games. The first game that St. Catherine had, he was the leading scorer. Pero nung second and third, he kind of disappeared. Pero ngayon, making his presence felt. I'm talking about Ron and Sila.
I guess the break really did help a lot of players so far. It was a break that I felt they needed. Matias couldn't get the basket to go. And that might be the end of this game now. 7 seconds away. College of St. Catherine from Quezon City have managed to secure victory number 1 in 4 games of action in FEBL. What a performance from Insila, Miranda, Bulilis, and Diaz. All of those 4 players are in double digits to go over the pamangtasan ng lungsod ng Pasig.
So this is the kind of team effort that we want to see from this squad. I'm talking about the Wildcats. Ron and Sila finally getting some help from his teammates Kurt Miranda, Ronald Diaz, and Tristan Bulilis, all in double figures for today's ball game.
And he is the best player of this game. Ron, Avery, and Sila just showing what he can do as a facilitator and also as a scorer. There were even times na siya yung nasa ilalim as the smallest guy on the floor. Just like this play alone, right? You rarely ever see a lot of guys like really think twice pag sila ay nag-e-entry or they're making their entries, but not this guy. And I'm sure he has a lot of insights, especially when Miss Angelica Sarmiento is talking to our best player of the game.
At kasama ko na nga si Ron Sila, ang ating best player of the game, who scored 16 points and 9 assists. So Ron, it was a win pero hindi ito naging madali. Saan kayo pinaka-na-challenge sa game na ito?
Na-challenge kami first sa parang turo ng coach namin na huwag kami ma-intimidate, huwag namin isipin na yung mga past few games namin na puro kami talo. At least ngayon na-figure out na namin kung paano kami mag-finish ng laro. Yan lang po.
Thank you so much and congratulations on your first win. And Ron, baka meron kang gustong pasalamatan or batiin?
Siyempre, gusto ko po pang unang-una papasalamat ako sa Panginoon dahil binigyan niya kami ng lakas at talino para mag-perform. And sa family ko, sa girlfriend ko, sa lahat ng mga family ko na nandyan sa amin. Sa girlfriend ko, si Rebecca.
Thank you so much. And once again, congratulations and back to you, gentlemen.
Maraming salamat to Miss Angelica Sarmiento together with our best player of the game, Ron and Sila. You'd love to see it, Coach. He mentioned about finishing the game, and they did exactly just that.
So composure was the key for them in this ball game. Remember, lumalamang nga at actually nakuha ng lamang ng PLP. But again, the composure, that's where it showed. That's when it mattered towards the end of the ball game.
This is the College of St. Catherine from Quezon City paving their way to get into the win column at makuha ang panalong ito kontra sa pamantasan ng lungsod ng Pasig. Huwag kayong aalis because we still have 2 more games. In behalf of Miss Angelica Sarmiento and Coach Anton de los Reyes,